Hey, so let's see. I think the last post I might have made was back in June. It's now November. And, Christmas is around the corner. I am employed with a part-time job that does not pay my rent. I I would like to lean on the negative here. There's still so much that is oppressing me from living from lifting out of survival. I feel now it's been 2 years of just stress, cortisol, and weight gain. I'm like 205 now, maybe 210. It's the heaviest I've been in my life. Then again, I'm the most depressed I've been in my life. I was struck twice today about how I wish I could just never wake up to this reality that I'm living in. And I had a great morning. I was with my children, and I was alive and purposeful, and had meaning. And then as soon as they leave, I walked home. Took me an hour, and I walked in the door and I broke down, and it just repeats itself over and over and over again. Just this idea of not belonging in the world, not belonging to the family that I made, that I created, that I'm in exile from the family I married into, that my own family has no emotional support to offer me that is effective, um, and no idea how to deal with me. And now I understand that I have CPTSD, or crossover symptoms into borderline personality disorder. I isolate. I've had a very debilitating independence, a negative independence, where I have trouble connecting with others. I have trouble feeling like I deserve to be loved, and I'm still trying to mine not just where that came from. I think I understand part of where that came from. Just feeling like no one ever stood up for me except for my dad, who died when I was 15. So since I was 15, I grew up by myself with my mom there, too busy to be curious about who I am, and I don't want to hold on to the problems anymore. I want to embrace what can be. I want to embrace light, focus on what is going well, take account of victories, which seem very small and don't seem to add up to anything. I want to be healthy for my kids, and it feels so often like I don't exist. It is so weird not being beholden to anyone except myself. I mean, like by that I mean I cannot activate unless I am living up to commitments to other people. When I try to live up to commitments to myself, I find myself overcome with procrastination and meaninglessness because I'm not building a life with my wife. I'm just living this endless moment to moment existence that is has nothing to offer. There are no fruits of my labor other than just sustaining my children's lives with meals and activity. And I don't know, I feel worthless, um, because I feel that's how my wife sees me, and that's how codependent I am on her. I see myself through her eyes, and I gotta I gotta get out of that. But I this it's very deep. It's in my bones, and I fully committed myself to that person, and my nervous system is just still in shock that I'm not worth being with, or trying to be with, or trying to work on solutions. It's not worth it to that person. And I don't love myself enough to think, okay, well, I can do better. I can be with someone who wants to communicate with me. But I know I have a lot of personal work to do. So I'm still reclaiming my life, and I don't know where it's going to lead, but I know that Christmas is going to be very lonely. So there you go, bummeroo. And I'm really just logging this in so I can, I don't know, I don't really know why I'm logging this. It's a record for if something terrible happens to me, or if something I can look back on and go, wow, I really came far away from then because I am still in the darkest times of my life. And I need support and help and advice because I don't trust myself for all the damage and harm that I've done to my life and to others around me. And people just ghosting me constantly, even now. I don't understand what I do to make them think that I am not someone they want to associate with. I do not understand. It's like I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna end it there. Okay.